Housing slump? Not in Manhattan. CNBC's Diana Olick is on the home front for us with more on the one oasis in the housing market right now. Diana?
That's right, Bill. And for all of you who keep yelling at me for reporting price drops all the time, well, not today. I'll take Manhattan. The average sale price of a Manhattan home, that's co-op and condo, rose 34% to $1,430,000. The median price is lower, just $828,000, but still up 14% from a year ago. So far, of course, more activity on the high end. And many are chalking it up to lots of foreign dollars taking advantage of our falling currency. Now, co-op versus condo, take a look. The average co-op price set a new record at $1,074,000, a 21% increase from a year ago. The average condo price rose 51% to $1,800,000, but this average price was driven by a couple of really high-end condo buildings that came online, namely the Plaza and 15 Central Park West. Prices there average around $7 million. So if you strip them out, condo prices are up just a mere 14%. Now, time on the market, unlike the rest of the world, actually improved in the fourth quarter. Homes are now selling 13 times faster than a year ago, an average 84 days on the market. But it's not all rosy. Wall Street layoffs could begin to trickle down to housing. We're going to look at that. But for more analysis on the report and the Manhattan market, check out the blog, realtycheck.cnbc.com. Bill?
All right, Dinah, stay there. Let's talk to a lady who definitely benefits from this kind of continued gain in home prices on Manhattan. Dolly Lenz back with us from Prudential Douglas Elliman, #1 broker in the country, along with Robin Farzad, a potential customer of Dolly's.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
you know what?
no.
Everybody's a potential customer of Dolly's, right? And the last few times you've been with us, Dolly, you've kind of had sweaty palms about, the Manhattan real estate market. I mean, are you concerned that the gains cannot be sustained? Or, as Diana was pointing out, maybe you got some of these layoffs from some of the big customers on Wall Street.
Well, I think the market in general, like every market, is made up of many sub-markets, whether it's a studio market or the over $10 million market, the condo market versus the co-op market, etc. So I think in the fundamental market, as I call it, the under $8 million market, everything looks very good and rosy.
It's on the fringe, though, at the higher end that things are kind of flattening. I mean, as Diana pointed out, some of those properties are on the market a little longer now.
Exactly. At the higher end, I might be more concerned, but inventories are so low. I think they're the lowest they've been in a couple of years, that I think that could sustain itself as well.
Diana, are there ramifications? I mean, I can imagine somebody sitting in Iowa right now or in Idaho or, wherever, hearing us talk about Manhattan real estate. Are there implications for the national market for what's going on in Manhattan?
I don't think so at all. I think this is all about Manhattan. Manhattan has always been about Manhattan, just as the Hamptons have always been about the Hamptons. It's Wall Street driven. I mean, there's a lot of concern out there from folks I've talked about, given, they were worried about bonuses and not maybe trickling down a little bit, but layoffs are a much bigger deal. So that's what's got folks in Manhattan worried. But as for anyone sitting out in Iowa, I mean, they're just looking at these prices and going, who cares? Because this has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the kind of boom and bust cycle we saw with investors in properties, with overbuilding. There's not overbuilding in Manhattan like you had in, say, Phoenix and Las Vegas and stuff. Trouble with Manhattan is inventory. There's just so much space. You can really only build up.
If ever there was a place that proves the adage that they don't make any more real estate, Manhattan proves that, right?
They don't.
In case in point, thanks to Dolly Lenz, I'm going to end up living in a Camaro on the Hudson River because I can't afford anything anymore. But I digress. Actually, I'm not. But Dolly, I wanted to ask you, I kind of see it anecdotally when I go grab a bagel. I live on the Upper West Side, barely. I find that a lot of Chinese nationals are on the prowl for doorman building apartments. And we're seeing that kind of money just trickle in, or is it just, am I eyeballing it, or are you seeing overtures from people?
Seeing a lot of overtures from China, from mainland China, which is fairly new. Hong Kong is always a steady stream. A big group of buyers currently is a Korean group from actually Korea versus the New Yorkers who are of Korean descent, and Italians. We are seeing tons of Italians. Oh. And that's an unusual new group.
Well, as long as the dollar does what it continues to do, I mean, you're going to see a lot of demand like that from overseas. Let's look at some of the properties and get an example of what's going on. And you mentioned the Upper West Side. This is almost on the Upper West Side. You got in Columbus Circle here. Tell me about this property on 25 Columbus Circle.
This is a duplex apartment. It's a penthouse type of apartment. It's over 2,000 square feet. It's a two-bedroom. It came on the market a very short time ago, and it's already in negotiation, of course, to a foreign buyer.
Of course. Mm-hmm. On the Upper East Side, we got, which one do we do first? 200 East 66th. We'll move up after that.
This is a new development, and It is exactly looking to fill the need of real buyers, people who need a home. You know, we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. And it's a niche buyer. It's a perfect property. It's been renovated beautifully and offers everything somebody could really want in New York.
What do you think, Robin?
I'm just telling you, Bill, I'm getting killed. But listen, there's a
how about this one here? About
here.
515 East 72nd. We'll move you uptown a little more. What do you think? Tell us about it, Dolly.
515 East 72nd is the Miraval Spa. It's a beautiful new condo with a 41,000 square foot spa, gym, amenity package. And again, it offers every amenity, so you never have to leave the building.
Look at that view, Robin.
Why are you all
amazing.
doing this to me?
Yeah, but it's all about the,
You call me on TV and you torture me on national television. It's not right.
It's always about the view. Can I ask, though, Dolly, I want to know, how come it is that the 3-bedroom apartments downtown, prices there are coming down a bit? Is downtown getting less fashionable than uptown now?
Well, first of all, there's an oversupply issue downtown. Second of all, I think a lot of people moved downtown because it was trendy, and now their children are coming of school age, and they're saying to themselves, you know what, there aren't that many great schools here. I better go uptown where there are great schools, and they're moving back.
The migration begins there. The baby boom continues. Good to see you, Dolly. Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. You
Robin
too.
will be in touch. Thanks, Diana. See you later.